Man, what is going on? Welcome, 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 welcome. How you guys doing today? First and foremost, I just want to say thank you for definitely jumping onto this webinar. First of all, reach out back to the person that got you on this webinar. Tell them thank you for thinking of you, for getting you this information so that you can see this for yourself, right? So, guys, I'm just going to go right into it because I don't want to take up too much of your time. My name is Everton Bryan, Regional Sales Director with the company, right? We got started with this platform back in 2018, just simply basically to get my credit fixed, man. My credit score was a 451. We definitely wanted to be able to beef that up a little bit. A great friend of mine, Mr. Jocelyn Caddiston, introduced us to this platform, and we got started. Within 5 months in a week, guys, they was able to get me from a 451 to a 720. That's a 269 points increase. I was so excited. I started sharing this information with a lot of people, and I'm here to let you guys know that this information will make complete sense. See, the only way this is going to work for you is if you keep your mind open like a parachute. See, the only way that this is going to make sense is if you keep an open mind. Okay, guys? So we're here to educate you guys right now on how credit works, how we're going to be able to help your problem because we have the solution. So let's dive right into it. The name of the company is called United Credit Education Services, right? And here's some background. Here's some track record that we got. We're not just some startup company. We've been in business for 16 years now, started back in 2004. We have a unique collection of services, and we're also a debt-free company. So what does that mean? We want to make sure that all of our clients are also debt-free. Now, why is this important more than ever? See, the single biggest difference between financial success and financial failure is how well you manage your money. See, it is simple to master money, but you must manage money, okay, guys? So Robert Kiyosaki said it best right here, man. We were not taught financial literacy in school. It takes a lot of time to change your thinking, right? Here's the problem, guys. We never went to school to learn anything about financial literacy. See, I'm not sure about you guys. I'm from a third world country. I'm from Jamaica. So at the end of the day, see, the one thing that I thought here was when we got here, my family used to always preach, have cash, use cash. But see, the older I get, it took me to the age of 29 to learn the importance of, no, you need to leverage credit. You know what I'm saying? When I first went to go get my first vehicle, they told me that, hey, you're going to be able to get approved through your mom as a co-signer. But guys, I end up walking away with my interest rate being 23.9%. If you know, you know, right? So here's 5 shocking facts that you didn't know about your finances, guys. Americans are drowning in total of 1 trillion in debt each and every single day. Why is that? We have these overused secure credit cards, or these regular credit cards, or these student loans. Guys, we're just in debt because we don't have what? Any rainy day funds. See, because we don't have the rainy day funds, guys, we're not able to actually, help ourselves in case of emergency, right? What if your car break down? What if your phone break? You don't have that money saved up in the back to be able to use that. We're literally living paycheck to paycheck. 46%, guys, of Americans are, saving, having less than $10,000 saved up. See, here's one thing that I want you to know. For some of you guys that's actually just saying, oh, I can't wait to get to my 401k when I'm 65 years old. Here's the shocking truth. See, they're going to give you 40% of your salary that you couldn't survive on in the first place. Understand that you have to be doing something else, guys. There's a lot of people that I see on like social media always flexing for their friends, wearing those new Gucci outfits, those new Givenchy outfits, those new Balenciagas. But here's the problem, guys. 40% of millennials have spent money that they don't even have just to try to keep up with the Joneses, right? You don't need to be impressing anyone, guys. 43 million Americans have less than a 599 credit score or less. Here's what I want to let you know. I think that number is actually lower than that, right? I think it's actually around an average of 515. I want to say 43 million Americans have. But guys, guess what? You don't have to feel so worried about that, because one thing that I know with poor credit, right? Poor credit will create anxiety, embarrassment, frustrations, fear, and confusion. That was me, guys. When I had to ask my mom to be the co-signer to get that car, right? I was embarrassed. I was frustrated. You know what I mean? I was in fear that she was going to tell me no, because we already know you don't want to have anybody using your credit score to do anything, correct? Absolutely. You know what I mean? And I was confused of where can I turn to actually get my credit fixed, and what can I actually do? But guys, there's nothing to be ashamed of. See, where there's a will, there's a way. If you have bad credit and you have the mindset to go ahead and work on it to get it fixed, we can definitely help you, okay? So here's something that I want you guys to understand. Good credit makes it so much easier for you in life, right? Because you can be able to get those new houses, get the new cars. get that loans for that business that you always wanted to start it, right? And get higher limits on your credit cards. Guys, what can you be doing with a credit card that went from 500 to 1500? You're getting a higher increase now, right? All I tell people to do is make sure that you use that stuff and keep it 30% or lower, right? You can be able to get contracts like get cars. You can actually walk off the car lot, guys, without having to actually put down any deposit, right? So UCS is committed to helping individuals and families build, organize, and protect their financial future, guys. So here's what I want you guys to see. The reason why we are the #1 award-winning protection plan out there, we have actually 12 life-changing products on our services, guys. For sake of time, I'm going to go over a couple of them just so you guys can understand, and you can go forward, okay? So as you guys can see, we have 12 there. Credit restoration is definitely our flagship product. How the process in itself works is very simple. We're going to do a detailed analysis across all 3 credit bureaus. Whatever items we find negative, we're going to go ahead and get them put on a dispute letters for you, right? We're going to send them out to you. All we ask you guys to do as clients is make sure you sign the documents before you mail them out. Once you mail them out, the credit bureau will have 30 to 45 days to honor your request. They're going to go over the information. Now, once they go over the information and verify those details, they're going to send you back some results. All you have to do is 3 things. You can mail it to us, fax it to us, or email it to us, whichever one works good for you guys, okay? And that's the process that we're going to go by, okay? So the next thing that we're going to do, once you go through that process, we want to use our credit builder to help you to boost your credit. It's like going to the gym. You don't want to go to the gym and say that you're fat, overweight, and obese, and you're sitting there saying to yourself, I want to get the best abs and the best chest. Guys, that's not how it works. You have to get on what's called a cardio plan. You want to burn the unwanted fat. That's what the derogatory marks are. We're going to show you how to burn those unwanted fat, guys, right? So that you can start filling up the credit score that you're looking for, right? We also have a credit monitoring tool that you can actually track and monitor everything that's going on with your credit report. Can we agree that at the end of the day, if you're going to spend money, you want to know exactly what's going on? So you get your own online portal where you can track and monitor everything that's going on. You can see if your credit score went up. You can see if it went down. You can see if something got deleted, something got removed, or something is still being disputed, guys. Okay, and another thing that I want to share with you guys, we have a will and trust. See, a lot of people think that they're either too young, or they don't have enough assets around to be able to leave behind. But here's what I want you to know. Don't be like them. You know what I'm saying? Work on leaving your will and trust, because you never know when something tragic might happen. Imagine Kobe, freak accident, right? Helicopter crash. See, Prince, Aretha Franklin. See, they all had something in common, guys. See, they didn't have a will and trust in place. So guess what happened to all their assets? It went to the government. The family had to hire a power of attorney to represent them in court so that they could go battle to be able to get these assets. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to make sure, you don't want to have yourself in that kind of situation, guys. You want to make sure that, you leave your family the right way. All right. And we definitely have an identity monitoring, because a lot of scams, a lot of flagrant stuff that go on around America. So you want to make sure that, your identity is being protected. So we definitely have that offer for you as well. So here you're going to be able to build your financial future. As I mentioned before, over the credit restoration, credit builder, credit monitoring, and credit attorney apps, these are different services that you can have. I'm just going to go through a lot more of this so that you guys can see, okay? So here's how your credit score is calculated, guys. If you didn't understand anything else that I said through this webinar so far, make sure you understand this concept, right? 35% of your credit score is your payment history. Another 30% is the utilization that you use on a credit card. So what do I mean, right? 65% of your credit score, guys, you are in complete control of it. You can control 65% of your credit score. Imagine that. See, out of 100, you are in control of 65%. So guys, a single late payment can literally drop your credit score down to 50 to 100 points. You definitely don't want to run into that situation. 30% is literally what you want to use on your credit card. You don't want to go anywhere over 30%. Once you go over 30%, the banks start looking at you crazy, okay? Another 15% is the limit, or should I say the history of your credit. So let's say, for example, you guys have those credit cards that's over 5 years, but it's high. My advice to you, pay it down. Park it, put it to the side, but never ever terminate, cut it up, or cancel it, okay? Because that's going to still be that history. You need that. Another 10% comes from new inquiries. Like for those people that's going out there, like 6 different car dealerships, and they run your credit score through 15 banks. You don't want that. So stay away from that as much as possible. Another 10% is like installment loans. So if you have those car loans, if you have those credit cards that you're paying on each and every single month, you can definitely utilize that, guys. so that it can actually help you to, increase and build your credit score, okay? So these are some of the different tools, like I mentioned before. You're going to be able to organize your financial future with a budgeting tool, learn how to be able to stay on top of your money, learn how to calculate your net worth. A lot of us focus on Jay-Z's and Beyonce network, but we got to start focusing on our own network. YFL Milk, basically, we're able to educate kids between the 5th grade all the way to the 9th grade on the importance of financial literacy. We didn't go to school to learn that. So we want to make sure that we're educating these kids on the same exact thing so that they could be better than us when we was younger. You know what I mean? And we definitely have a debt payoff program. It's amazing. It's just like basically consolidating your debt, but in a better way, because you're going to teach you how to pay down on your debt so you can drop those interests and increase your credit score more. All right, guys? So we definitely have another service that we actually offer called Shop for Less, where it's only exclusive to members that's on the protection plan membership. So you'll be able to get 5.4% cash back on any one of these stores that you actually go to. And we actually have a whole bunch of them, right? We actually have access to over 260 of them, guys, as you can see. Just for some of them, you have Uber, you have Pizza Hut, you have Buffalo Wild Wings, Under Armour, Hotels.com, guys. There's a lot of these places that you frequently visit. Once you swipe your card, now you can start receiving cash back. Now, this is how the protection plan roadmap looks, right? So once you get onto the service, of course, you want to know exactly how is everything going to be working. What do I have to do, guys? It's literally there for you from month 1 all the way to month number 12, right? So month number 1, you're going to see that you want to be able to activate your credit restoration. You want to definitely activate your identity monitoring and your smart credit, okay? Once you activate those 3, the process will be getting started. Go over to month number 2. Now you're going to be able to start focusing on building your credit. Like I said before, we want to remove the unwanted fat, right? Which is the derogatory mark, negative items, the collections and stuff for it. And then we're going to start building and boosting onto your credit. And then months 4 through basically 12, we're going to teach you how to work on any outstanding debt that you may have, establish your family security, and stay on top of your finances, okay? So here's some of the apps that you can actually download on Android and basically the Apple Store. You have UCES. You can definitely download it so that you could be able to log in and track and monitor everything that's going on with your credit score, okay? So, all right, guys, we're basically close to the end of the presentation. I just want you guys to understand something, right? You're going to be able to take control of your financial future today. To get started with our protection plan membership, it's only a one-time payment of $188, right? And then you start paying $89 a month. But here's the trick, right? You guys are not on a contract. So what does that mean for you, right? You can stop the payment once your credit score increase or once that negative item get lifted and removed from your credit report. Does that make sense? See, I was excited about that because you're telling me that I don't have to be locked into anything. Man, that's amazing. You know what I mean? So you can definitely get yourself started, and I got more powerful news for you. Look at this. See, you can actually become a customer and you can refer 5 people. You have a customer referral program that we can actually, you basically going through your back office, you log into your referral program, right? And once you actually get your clients, let's say, for example, I'm John Doe, right? I'm John Doe. I have my friend named Billy. Billy wants to get his credit fixed. I'll go through my information. I'll enter Billy Scott, right? And then I'll put his information, his email, and then his phone number. That goes over to the representative that I got enrolled with. And guess what? Once my representative called Billy Scott and Billy Scott enrolled, guess what? That counts to one of my 5. So all I got to do is refer 5 people. And once I refer those 5 people, guess what? It's on and popping. My credit is getting worked on for free. So guys, for less than $3 a day, you know what I'm saying? You can be able to get your credit worked on for free. Think about that, right? And the last thing I want to share with you guys, man, is the YFL Foundation. This is near and dear to me because, like I said, we never went to school to learn anything about financial literacy. And now $2 from that $89 each month, it actually goes back to the YFL Foundation to keep on educating these kids to learn better. You know what I mean? Here's some facts, guys. I just want to share this with you. We've given away over $1 million so far. Man, that is so powerful. We've given away $1 million to students that's on the scholarship, that's on the program that won scholarship. So we started this back in 2016. As you can see, we gave away 100K. Last year, 2019, we gave away 350K. And then this year in Vegas, we was able to give away $400,000, guys. So we're not only just fixing credit, but we're definitely impacting and changing lives, right? So this is very powerful. Here's just some of the testimonials that we definitely have. Let's go with Roderick from Texas. You know, amazing. I signed up as a customer, and within 2 months, I had 11 items, guys, deleted from my credit report. I had several mortgage late payments that were updated to reflect as agreed. Look, this guy said that he was able to save $750 a month, saving almost 3 times the interest rate that he actually initially had. It went from 14.75 to 5.7. Guys, that's powerful. You know what I mean? Then we got Jared over here from New Jersey. You know, this credit restoration program is doing great things for us. Thank you. We went up over 150Ks in 6 weeks. That's a month and a half, guys. I've been telling all my family and friends about this program because it truly works. So, guys, this is what I want you to know, man. Take control of your financial future today. Get yourself started. Like I said, less than $3 a day. You could be able to get your services worked on, get your credit fixed, get your buying power back. And that's my time, man. Get back with the individual that got you on this webinar. Let them know everything said. Send me the link so that we could go ahead and start working on your credit and start getting you the results that you're looking for, all right? Have a wonderful night. Thank you.